inside the Arsenal half. Whips it across towards Willian. Good to see him back from injury. Got Anthony Robinson outside him on the left-hand touchline, but he works his way infield. 12 yards or so inside the Arsenal half. Looks to pick out the run of Timothy Castagna. Oh, he just couldn't find a Fulham player. He pulled it back across the 6-yard box, but straight to the keeper, and it's given Arsenal the chance to break really quickly down the left-hand side. Here's Gabriel Martinelli into the penalty area. Gets the shot away, Leno with the save. It's turned in. Surely he's offside there. Well, the flag stayed down. It's Bukayo Saka who's turned it in with just 4 minutes on the clock. I think they were hoping for an offside flag there, Jamie, the Fulham players, but Leno with the save. It was a quick break out. Martinelli, so much space to run into because Timothy Castagna had gone forward for Fulham in the previous passage of play. The curling shot was saved by Bernd Leno. Well, to be fair, I think maybe Calvin Bassey's playing him onside when you see the replay. Bernd Leno goes down, gets one hand to it, and then he certainly looked offside there, Saka, but when the ball was played in, I think maybe, looking again from that angle, it's hard to say, but the goal's been given. I think might have been his first touch of the game, Jamie, Saka, but Alex Iwobi, who's seen plenty of the ball, he's on the right-hand side at the moment, finds Polina, forward for Jiménez. Just drops back into the Fulham half, finds Tom Cairney, slides it forward for Willian, turns it into the path of Robinson on the overlap to Jiménez. The shot on target, just a little bit too straight from our point of view. The keeper was behind it, David Raya all the way, but it was a lovely move. Tom Cairney to Willian, turned it into the path of the overlapping Robinson. Good low ball in, he took it first time, Raúl Jiménez, made absolutely certain he directed it on target, but needed to go one side or the other, really, Jamie. It was just a little bit too straight, and in the end the keeper's right behind it. It's a chance now for Raúl Jiménez to pick up that forward ball in the left-hand channel. Did well, threads it across for Alex Iwobi. It was just too far ahead of him. But we've got possession, right-hand side. The cross into the box. Jiménez at full stretch, couldn't get there. Willian can, onto his right foot. Oh, he's not too far away. Didn't have the happiest of times at Arsenal, Willian, and he'd dearly love to have an impact this afternoon, I'm sure, and an equalising goal for Fulham would be an ideal way to remind the Arsenal fans of what he's capable of. It was a good move. Jiménez just couldn't get there, but as Willian cut back in onto his right foot, you fancied he might bury that one inside the post. In the end, just couldn't get quite enough whip on it. Well, he did well to keep the ball away from Declan Rice, but then passed it to an Arsenal player, but play goes on. Bassey's gone down. Seems to be getting back to his feet as Willian finds Tom Cairney across the face of goal. Yes! It's 1-0, and it's Raúl Jiménez, and it's an absolutely inch-perfect ball again from the Fulham captain, Tom Cairney. We said how good it was to have Raúl Jiménez back in the side, and hopefully he could continue in his goal scoring, his rich vein of form. We've missed him for 3 games, and there he is with the equaliser for Fulham. Calvin Bassey's back on his feet, holding his ribs. He was involved right at the beginning of that move. He did well to win it back to Fulham. He got a bang in the ribs at the same time, but then as Willian fed it down the left-hand channel, it's a perfect first-time ball from Tom Cairney. Absolutely inch perfect, and it's a great finish too, Jamie. He's had one go, the first-time effort with his right foot that was saved, and on that occasion he's got just enough on it to beat the keeper, and I think that's a deserved equaliser for Fulham.
Absolutely, it's clinical, isn't it? Calvin heavily involved, wasn't he, in the build-up? He hurt himself, but it was brave defending from him to win the ball back, work it out in towards that left-hand side of the pitch, and Tom, good running off the ball, great ball in, hit him with pace, and Raúl Jiménez has taken up an intelligent position.
More often than not, as you say, they've been wasteful, Jamie, but Bassey with a good ball forward, chested down nicely by Raúl Jiménez to Alex Iwobi, picks out Bobby De Cordova-Reid. Castagna on a run into the box, cross coming in, looking for Jiménez. Gabriel had to head it behind. It's the 3rd corner of the game, and they've all gone our way. Good break and a really good burst into the box there by Timothy Castagna. He took a defender or 2 with him, and then Bobby tried to pick out Raúl Jiménez, and would have done had Gabriel not got his head to it. There's a corner from the right-hand side for Fulham, which Willian will take. We're attacking the Hammersmith end.
It's a massive bust-up between Rice and Gabriel there.
Yeah, well, let's hope they carry on like that. So the corner was defended in the end and cleared. And we need Alex Iwobi to get there first ahead of Martinelli, and he did. Did really well. And then Timothy Castagna with a clever ball round the corner for Willian. Here's Tom Kearney, right-hand channel. Back towards Willian, right-hand side. Early cross coming in, headed behind by Tomiyasu. It's going to be another corner to Fulham.
Well, if you don't know football, Jim, and you look at these two sides, there's only one side that you think are pushing for the top of the Premier League.
Yeah, they're starting to dominate this second half now. Starting to look the better side and the more of a threat. We need a better corner though this time from Willian. Last one was easily defended, but what can he do from this one? Is he going to go short for Tom Kearney? I doubt it. Martinelli is a bit too close to the Fulham captain. Swings it in towards the penalty spot. Polina got his head on it, came off a defender, yes! And it's in. Bobby Cordova-Reid for Fulham, it's 2-1. And looked across at the far side. Polina got a whack in the face, I think, during that, and he's down flat on his back, but Bobby Cordova-Reid couldn't care less about that at the moment. He's over by the corner flag with 7 or 8 other Fulham players celebrating. Reacted quickly inside the box, Bobby. From close range, he smashed it home. Let's have a look at the replay. Polina with the header in, it was miskicked, it came off an Arsenal defender, 6 yards out. Bobby, quick reaction. Well, are they looking at it? I'm not sure. It's come off. There could have been a handball by Tomiyasu, to be honest, but Bobby Cordova-Reid has swept it in.
Declan Rice. A handball off Declan Rice.
Well, the goal's been given. It's Bobby Cordova-Reid, his 4th Premier League goal of the season.
Calvin got himself back onside, didn't he? Because he was offside momentarily.
Yeah, there was some pushing and shoving I think they might have been looking at. There was a potential offside they might have been looking at. They worked it out to the left-hand side for Martinelli. The right-footed cross coming in. Bassey and Robinson both went up together. They got away with it because someone should have taken responsibility there in the end. Saka volleys it into the crowd at the Putney end, but it was a half chance that, Jamie.
It was a half chance, Jim. There's just so many positives though to take from this game, and I think that's where we need to try and focus. After losing to Bournemouth, after having that disappointing game against Burnley, and that one really hurt, didn't it, here at the Cottage? We wanted to see a performance, not necessarily a win, but we wanted to see a performance. You know, the win is the icing on the cake, should it materialise. There's still a lot of work to do here with half an hour to go.
Bobby Cordova-Reid picks it up, back it goes for Castagna, infield for Polina, down the right-hand channel. Iwobi got there ahead of Saliba, plays it infield for Jiménez, charging towards the edge of the penalty area, he's still going. In the end, the shot was blocked, comes back for Tom Kearney. Oh, the shot on target with the left foot is pushed away, goes out of play. Raya with the save. Fulham with the 4th corner of this second half. 5-0 in corners over the duration of the game. We are going to get Andreas Pereira on.
Fulham substitution coming off number 22, Alex Iwobi.
Well, Alex Iwobi is making way. The 71st minute. Swung into the box. Cleared up to the edge of the penalty area. Pereira couldn't quite get it under control. Odegaard picks up the loose ball. There's Trossard once more, swinging it in. It goes right across the face of goal, and there was a despairing dive towards it by Gabriel, I think it was, at this near post as we look. Far post from the point of view of the cross. He just couldn't quite get his head to it. It's a really dangerous ball in. It bounced midway inside the 6-yard box. Gabriel, it would have been a very tight angle. Had he got a touch to it, he would have done really well to get it on target, but he's just missed it. Thankfully, it goes behind for a goal kick. Have it once more. Here's Saliba to Tomiyasu. Forward looking for Saka, and he's got there. He's weaved his way into the box. Great sliding block from João Polina. You can see what it meant to him. And then Saka,
he's caught him, yeah.
Fouled him. He was on the ground as Polina went past him. There is a foul, but what a great block tackle, Jamie. And you can see the celebration from João. That did mean something for him. I thought he was a little bit lacking at Bournemouth, I have to be honest, and I think I probably said it at the time. I didn't think he was as influential or as game as he normally is, but that's a great block tackle he's put in there, and as I say, he then celebrated it as if he scored a goal.
Well, Saka did so well, didn't he, just to outstrength, look at that.
Yeah.
That's what you want to see.
Yeah. No, they've all done.
They've all been at it.
Yeah. But I just think, as I say, it's a criticism that's often levelled at him.
It's an easy one, though, isn't it?
Yeah, and it doesn't stand up, but there's a yellow card, surely. Harry Wilson was dragged to the ground there as he was making a run in towards the box. And it is a yellow card. I don't think they can argue too much about that, to be fair. I think the yellow card was the least they might have expected.
Is it close on a sending off?
Yeah, it's borderline, I think. They certainly can't contest it, Arsenal. That's ridiculous. You see it again here. Harry Wilson is just balked and knocked to the ground. It's outside the area. It's Saliba. He's just got hold of his arm for.
Well, VAR's got to look at this, Jim.
Yeah, he's got hold of him and he's not letting go. I think if you hold on to someone for 2 or 3 seconds like that and force them to the ground, how can you argue about a yellow card? I mean, he's 6 yards, 5 yards at least outside the box. They may have had players on the cover as well, so it's probably not a red, but can't see how they can complain about the yellow. And it's William Saliba, the French defender, the former Saint Etienne man, who goes in the referee's book. Ken Fulham bury this one. It's just under 25 yards from goal. It's just a couple of yards this side of the near post. I think Andreas Pereira is going to try and get it up and over the wall.
Well, their wall jumps, he might go under.
Well, there's a draft excluder there. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. He's done that a couple of times this season. Headed forward by Diop. Comes back towards Pereira. He got his head on it. Polina got a touch. Diop with another header. That's so unlucky. Yeah, I think they had Odegaard in behind the wall, Jamie. As the draft excluder, he went over it. It was a well-struck free kick from Andreas.